Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I want to just bring your attention to a couple of new upgrades for some existing Pantheon cards. This came out a couple of days ago and I just kind of missed it by my own mistaking, and regardless of all that, I just want to take a look at their buffs to give you an idea if they may have some usability. So, for Inahime, or actually all of these cards here, their active skills have been all upgraded to have from an 11 to a 9 turn cooldown, and instead of clearing 5 turns of Unmatchable Bind, Awoken Bind, it's now fully clearing them. So, a lower base cooldown and a full cleric active skill in conjunction with their board changer. So, they make 2 colors plus hearts. So it's a nice board changer. It's a nice way to clear those bind and awoken binds and unmatchables. Helpful things overall. And it just gives you a bit more viability if you're missing the more stellar clerics. And in all honesty, none of them except for Nene I feel are truly that great, unless maybe you can make arguments for Inahime if you're trying to play Shura 1 and you're truly struggling. Those machine killers actually do meaningful amounts of damage. They can get a VDP Super Awakening, so they can hit hard. And the reason why I say Nene is actually just a bit more well-rounded choice is because the best water cleric at this point in time is Blue Albrecht, but in order to get Blue Albrecht, you actually have to, beat MD1, and then you have to get him to spawn, which is a rare occurrence. So it can be difficult to get him, and Nene is actually not a bad alternative. When we look at their awakenings, they have 2 skill bind resist, which is probably not needed for Royal Oak Natsuro teams. You have Super Blind, which I do enjoy. You have a 10 combo in Devil Killers. The Devil Killers are probably just going to go to waste against the vast majority of spawns, but their Super Awakenings could either be another 10 combo or a VDP or an L. So if you think about it that way, if double 10 combo, you're kind of like Albrecht in the sense that, you could double damage cap, because usually double 10 combo tends to be able to double cap. But you have 8 latent slots, so you have a bit more flexibility in that aspect. You still have the full cleric, but again, it's a longer cooldown, but I feel like it is still reasonably strong. It is at least a full cleric that is accessible. So I think that's an important aspect. And Oichi, again, received the same treatment, but again, they have no personal damage except against god spawns, and unless you're playing a dungeon that's riddled with gods, they're not going to be that helpful. And if these killers were just 7 combos or just something else, it would give these cards much more flexibility and usability. But again, a buff is a buff, and if you have a relatively underdeveloped monster box, these may end up being some of your better cleric options. So that being said, hopefully you all have a truly fantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.